Hello readers, this is Mrs. Harding here with our third book that we are going to be reading this year, and it's our last book that we'll be reading together as a class, and it's called Dragonwings. So if you don't already have your copy with you, please pause this video and go and get it because you will need it for this first lesson of this third module of 6th grade English. So Dragonwings, you can see right there on the cover, it's won an award. It's an award-winning book. And it is about an 8-year-old's story. Imagine being 8 years old and never having met your father, and all you know about him is letters and things that your mom tells you, because that's the experience of the main character in this book, and his name is Moonshadow. And this story takes place in the early 1900s, and it goes in between two different places, China, which in the book is called the Middle Kingdom, and America, which in this book is called the Golden Mountain. So America is referred to as the large golden mountain in the book because people believe that in America there was this big, huge mountain, and all you had to do was wait for the sun to shine on it, and you'd be able to scoop up gold from it because of the gold rush in California that was going on. So a lot of Chinese people left China to come to America to try to earn some money and send it back to their families back in China, which is what Moonshadow's father is doing in this book. But he is not working in a mine or getting gold. He's working in a laundromat, so doing laundry. And he sends money back home to his family. So I'm going to read the back of the book to you, and we're going to dive into a little bit more of the context historically in this lesson, so you can understand more about where this book takes place and the historical time that it takes place, and for you also to be more aware of the point of view and a little bit more about the characters in the book. And I do want to mention that because of the historical time period, there is some racially charged language in the book, which what I mean is there are some words referring to different groups of people that we would not use today, and that can be hurtful and offensive and maybe even shocking. So we will definitely be discussing those throughout our lessons. And I just want you to be aware of that and keep in mind the historical context, which you will learn more about by watching a video coming up right after this one, so you understand more about the historical context of the Chinese immigration and some of the tensions that were going on between Americans who were already here and then the Chinese who came. All right, so I want you to follow along with me on the back of your book as I read to you. Moonshadow was 8 years old when he sailed from China to join his father, Wind Rider, in America. For years, Wind Rider had lived in San Francisco and made his living doing laundry. Father and son had never met. But over time, Moonshadow grows to love and respect his father and to believe in his wonderful dream. And Wind Rider, with Moonshadow's help, is willing to endure the mockery of the other Chinese, the poverty, the separation from his wife and country, even the great earthquake, to make his dream come true. So this book is a historical fiction book, which means there are parts in it that are history, that are true and facts that are real, and then there are parts of it that are made up. So the context with the Chinese immigration, the context of the California gold rush, and the context of the great earthquake in San Francisco are all true historical events. And then there are parts in it, the characters that are fiction, that are made up. So you're getting some real history that you're going to be learning along with a really good story. And there's a lot to learn even from the parts that are fiction. So I hope that you enjoy this book, and I hope that you're ready to dive into it. And go ahead and watch the next videos about the historical context so you understand the book more. You'll also get to see a short trailer about the book to learn more about it. And then we'll dive right into the first chapter. Make sure you have your book along with you to follow along. All right, let's get reading.